What's my cue?
Hey bestie, it's Katie Wasserman. I am a mom, an esthetician, the owner of Flagstaff Skincare Med Spa, and Prickly Bear Skincare, a post-hair removal line. I started Beauty Talk Confessions because honestly, I got tired of how fake the beauty industry can feel. The conversations that happen between wax strips, peels, and facials that no one ever talks about publicly, we are gonna go there. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's peel back the layers, one confession at a time. Welcome to Beauty Talk Confessions, where the secrets come out and the glow gets real. Welcome back to Beauty Talk Confessions. I'm Katie Wasserman, and today we're talking about ongoing education and the importance of staying up with what is going on in the industry. So this is a subject I really love to talk about. I started my career in cosmetology, and in cosmetology, at least at the spa that I was working at, there was constantly ongoing education that was being offered. It was something that I was just introduced to from the get-go of my career, and it was something that I found so important with being confident and building your skills in the career. As I transitioned over from cosmetology to only doing skin services, I found that ongoing education, it's not as common, I guess, in the aesthetics industry. And it's something that unless you are working for another business or you yourself are going out there and looking for that education, it can be missed, and it can be something that you go years without keeping yourself and getting yourself re-educated on. As a business owner, I have found that it's interesting. My older employees who are licensed, when I first was licensed, we get into this kind of flow where we are so comfortable with the services that we're doing that maybe you don't feel like you need to learn something new. And I've had some estheticians that they struggled with the transition of what the industry is all about right now, how products can change, what education has been done around products, and what is really working for our skin. And so keeping up on what is going on in the market, but like I said, educating yourselves on ingredients is going to be so important. As a business owner, I thrive on ongoing education, and it's something that I found really connects me and my team and also gives us an opportunity to see each other out of our working space. It allows us to see each other on a different level. And as a business owner, I love putting myself in a position where I am a student again and I can learn. And it really humbles me and has allowed me to see where I maybe have been disconnected in certain areas and where I can focus and improve things to better my services and better serve my clientele. Recently, I decided to take my employee down to an amazing training in Phoenix, and we did buccal massage. It was a 2-day training. It was so fun. We were in a room with a small team. There was 5 of us there. It was me and my esthetician employee, and it was with other people in the industry. We were with 3 massage therapists, and it was so cool, you guys, learning from massage therapists. Our instructor was a esthetician and a massage therapist, so she was able to give us different point of views, different hands-on, and it really helped us with our foundation of our mechanics that we use during our facials to give people shoulder massage. Even when we were doing that facial massage at the end of our finishing products, it was amazing. It just opened our eyes so much. And something that I love when you go to any additional education, they're not just showing you that actual practical service, they're giving you foundation. And so we talked about different contraindications. We talked about cleanliness. We also talked about muscle and bone structure. We went into the science of things. It was so much fun. And this really sparked inside of me excitement to bring back to my clients. It's something I wanted to share with you guys because it is really inhibiting a fire inside of me to get excited again about things that I slowly felt like I was getting burnt out on. Like I said, I started in hair, and I was fortunate enough to work for a company that did ongoing education, ongoing trainings. Now, when I transitioned over to aesthetics, I was working at a waxing studio that has now franchised out. I was in Denver, Colorado, And in this studio, because I was part of their franchising and part of their training program, we did get to learn additional education. However, it was specific to that business. And so there wasn't any areas that were pushing me as an esthetician to explore different methods of how to do a certain service to see if maybe that worked better for myself. Honestly, until I went out on my own and decided that this is what I was going to do, I was going to be the best at it. I kind of was just flying by the seat of my pants. I was definitely a part of companies and a part of their business, but I wasn't getting everything I could out of the industry because I wasn't seeing outside of what that business was doing. And so as a business owner, I love to give my employees the opportunity to take on additional education, things like buccal massage that maybe we aren't used to doing or we aren't doing on a day-to-day basis to see how we can advance our current services and give our clientele something different on the market and really service them in a different way. Quick pause and we'll be right back. I am so excited about this. I literally couldn't wait. I just had to jump in and tell you. I am hosting a private Zoom experience on April 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I've been counting down to this. I am bringing something new. This is for all the spa owners and beauty professionals. It is a way to help your clients level up their results, not just on the table, but beyond. If you've been wanting more energy, clearer skin, or just to feel better in your body, I have finally found something that changes everything, and I cannot wait to share it with you. I'm not giving all the details just yet, but trust me, you're going to want to be on this Zoom. If you're curious, message me or email me at pricklybear, BARE, at gmail.com, and I'll send you all the details. All right, back to the show. This is, like I said, ongoing education. It's everything. I find as a business owner where you can get ongoing education. And if you are someone that's starting off new and you are just doing it on your own, when you are buying into a product line, they are going to offer you education. They will offer you coaching depending on that product line. Say yes, you guys, say yes. One of my product lines that I decided to purchase into when I first opened the business, for the first year that I was with them, we were doing weekly check-in calls and they were helping me assess our sales. They were talking to me about how I was communicating to guests to educate them on this product and not sound too salesy, but also get that sale out there and how I can train my employees to also do that. And let me tell you guys, if you are struggling at all, have this rep be your best friend. They are in the back of your pocket. They will answer you if you let them know you need help through services if they are available. You can even take a picture of a client and send it to them and have them assess with you and give you the best protocol and the best plan to reach their goals. And it's something that for me really allowed me to learn my products and allowed me to be able to educate my employees as a business owner of how to use these products and get better sales. And I can say that clients definitely, we attracted a different clientele when I started offering facial services, when I started really focusing on the education side of it. And in waxing, I love educating people. I love telling them about the different stages of hair and anagen, telogen, catagen stages. I love talking to them about why today this service may not be as good as it was if they were consistent. I always am educating, and it's something that as a esthetician, this is our job. We are here to educate people. Yes, we are here to create and establish a friendship, and we're established this community with our clients, and we're really there to be a sounding board for them in a safe space. But at the end of the day, they are coming to you for your services. And so you want to make sure that you are staying up on it and you are giving them the best service and the best experience that they possibly can get, because you as the educator have been keeping up on it and you are allowing yourself to grow. And something that I find too, and why I love this ongoing education, is it's so easy as an esthetician to umbrella everyone under you and kind of start to diagnose people as if they have your certain skin concerns. And it's easy to get in this path where you see people that maybe have the same concerns you do, or when you're listening to products, you are romanticizing about how these products can effectively work for your skin concerns, but maybe not thinking about it how it can effectively work for your umbrella of clientele that have X, Y, and Z problems that have going on and X, Y, and Z goals. And so for me, like I said, that ongoing education allows me to take myself out of me as a client and put myself into a position as a educator and somebody that is here to give the best and most information current about what is going to help achieve the goals that we are looking for. So there it is, guys. Definitely ongoing education. Last thing with ongoing education, hands-on education is going to be transformational. You are going to be able to vibe and learn from everybody else. Like I said, we learned so much from these massage therapists that I am now able to bring back into my foundation and my business. And some of it was as simple as just communicating better with our clients during the facial services. Things that me and my employee realized we do, but maybe we have some sort of barrier that we're working through. For some reason, we feel conflicted during a facial service when they're quiet, during maybe the cleansing portion, to ask them their comfort level or other things like that. And so it really opened my eyes, and I would definitely recommend you guys at least take one ongoing education throughout the year. It's something that you can find free courses. There's a bunch of free courses and esthetician groups that I am in. And like I said, ongoing education is going to be what continues you in this career and keeps you on top of the market, what is trending, and you are going to be top of your industry if you are continuing your education. Well, thank you guys for listening to Beauty Talk Confessions. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for being a part of this space and for listening to today's episode of Beauty Talk Confessions. I wanted to take a moment and recognize our amazing sponsors, Prickly Bear, a desert-curated post-hair removal skincare line with pre- and post-care products created to support healthy skin beyond the treatment room, launching this summer. If this conversation resonated with you, make sure to follow the show and share it with someone in the beauty industry. Staying connected is how we grow, learn, and support each other. You can also follow us on Instagram at Beauty Talk Confessions and Prickly Bear for updates, behind the scenes, and more conversations like this. And if you have a moment, leaving a review helps this podcast reach more people who need this conversation too, and it would mean the world to me. This is Beauty Talk Confessions, and I'll see you next week.